Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 12 of Anderland with me, the Anderman. What you're going to see right now is a time lapse of a little trip I did to the Nether, and then we'll come back and do some building. I'm just doing a little time lapse because the audio I recorded, something's gone wrong with it and it's all warpy and wobbly, and I really do not like it. I'm not happy putting it out, so I thought I'd do a little time lapse of my trip in the Nether, and then we'll come back and do some more building. So I'll see you shortly. Okay girls, welcome back after that little trip to the Nether. I'm now back in the middle of the lake and I'm just having a look around. What's going to be the housing area, the housing district. I'm looking at how I want to dress the front up. I don't want houses right up to the edge of the lake. I'd like some sort of walkway, like a promenade sort of thing around so far across. Maybe take it round there. We can start with that pathway over there, and then once that's in place and we've got a little pathway in there, we can sort of work out some housing positions in the background. So I've got some materials with me, just over in the boat having a look. It's not night time just yet, so I think what I'll have to do is, oh hello. What are you doing there with the sheep? Don't you dare. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. Oh. One block. Right, sheep. Get out. What's down here? There's a skelly bob. Let's put a bit of light down there. Hello. How are you doing down there? What is that down there? There's some sand. Oh well, I'm not going to explore that just yet. Think about that in the future. Right. Just take down a few of these trees at the front, just to give us a little bit of space. Have I got any dirt blocks on? I have. So what we can... Oh, I didn't know that was there. It's obviously you don't survey the land before you start building or recording. Just get rid of this it. Put you in there and take this tree down. Okay, I've got a bit of space to work with now. So put you on, you, for you, get rid of you. I'll leave the axe. Just get all your blocks you want down there. Okay. Are you getting out? Are you staying there? You don't know. Okay. Saplings, got to get the saplings. Right. Sorry, I can't resist saplings. Right. So if we have something like that, and then if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then put 2 there. That's a starter. And let's just try putting something like that on. Is that too plain? Do we need to maybe top off? Cap that off with a stone slab perhaps? Let's just get these saplings. I hate wasting saplings, so I end up with loads of them. I'm still, by the way, I'm still in 1.13 pre-release 3. I know pre-release 4 has come out. It's come out since in between me going to the Nether and recording this. I just didn't have time to record this after the Nether. It was far too warm in this room. I was not enjoying it at all. It's still warm here tonight. I've got the patio door open to let some air in. And there's a few bug issues with it. There's the you can't create a new world because that keeps crashing. There's the once you've been swimming, you stay swimming, which is quite amusing. So we put that like that. And then maybe every other one of those we put on top a redstone lamp with a daylight sensor. So if we sort of go, how do I do this now? If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's getting dark, isn't it? Pop you there. Let's go and get a daylight lamp. We'll go and get a redstone lamp and a daylight sensor. Sleep the night away and we'll come back and try that out. That'll give us some illumination on the front as well. Rather than use torches. If we avoid using torches, that would be preferable. So we've got any glass over here. I have. Do I need glass? Daylight sensor. What do we need for daylight sensor? Oh, I don't know the recipe. I remember the recipe now. Daylight sensor. It's not listed. Why is it not showing? It's glass, stone, and wood, is it? Not that. Quartz. Have I got any quartz? I think I've got some quartz somewhere. 2 pieces. Okay. We'll break up the fortune pick. Don't need the gunpowder. I replanted that tree, took it down. We'll try and get a better looking tree there. I might as well look at fortune through it. Just try and get some extra there. And where do we get 25? That's okay. We'll just make a few. And it's slabs I want. So I've got 8 of those. Redstone lamps. Where's my redstone? That'll do. Try those. Oh. Let's go and give that a go for a lighting option. That's glowstone. Don't want glowstone. Redstone lamp. Daytime sensor. Lamp. Is that a bit too much? Is that too much height? I'm just wondering if we take that down one. So we take that wooden item, that wooden log out there, and we lower them all down by 1. It keeps all along the same light of that brick all together. Did I not get that back at all? Gives me a sucky touch. That might be better. Just pop these in here. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm out. Just put another couple of these in. I've not got enough for a workbench. I've not got a workbench, as I say. I have prepared. Right, there's me wood. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 log, and that'll be a lamp. One, 2, 3, 4. Nice slow way to do this. 5. And then that will be like so. Slabs, slabs, slabs. Where are they? There they are. Too many things in the inventory. So like from this side. That doesn't look too bad because they'll provide some illumination in the evenings when at night time. The only thing I'm not sure about is this doesn't connect here. If I put that one in there, that's an extra 1. So what I might do is just pull all these back 1. So I'll tell you what, guys, give me 5 minutes. I'll put some more of these along the front, I'm not going to go all the way around, but I'll do so far around, and then we can maybe get some pathway around the back here, and we'll see what that looks like. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, I've just done some more along the front there, and that's looking quite nice now. Just protects it off a little bit, just sort of creates a little bit, not a barrier as such, but some sort of little wall promenade along the edge. Just timed it quite nicely, finishing just as it's going dark. And they're all lit up quite nicely, puts a nice little glow along the front. I think when we get some street lamps down here as well, that'll make a big difference as well. So let's go and quickly sleep, and what I'm going to do is then, that's not what I want, that's what I want. And what I'll go and do now, I'll just put a little bit of a walkway in around there to try and finish that part of it off. Hello, sir, you appear to be on fire. Oops daisy. Nearly at level 30. You do another enchantment then. Whee! There's the guy over there. Okay. Might even make a little break in this if we want to have a little exit out to the water, or maybe put certain exits at certain points. But we can bring it around here anyway. I cleared this pathway out to get a continued round to there. I wanted to take it right round out to the coast, but there's quite a few hills in the way, so I don't think that's going to be feasible. So we might have to settle. Actually, I'll move you back. I might have to settle for just leaving it everything. Again, a skeleton just around the edge. So where's my spade? Right. How wide should we have the pathway? How's that coming through there? Is it through the stone? Maybe for certain ones like that, where they are hidden away, I can't keep still. If I put something like you there, yeah. See, that won't make a difference from the water's edge, because you will see it's behind there, so that's fine. Let's get rid of the rest of this gravel. Right, that's just cleared a little bit out. Apologies about that, my wife just walked in the room, she didn't realise I was recording. I think one of the biggest issues I have trying to record is my computers. We have a large open plan family room, kitchen, lounge, diner, what's currently in the process of being renovated anyway. That's where my computer is, so if anyone wants to come in here, use the kettle, use the kitchen, they have to sort of walk in when I'm recording, and that kind of interrupts it. My wife realises when I'm recording, she sort of gets out as fast as she can, but I can't sort of stop people using the rooms in the house, unfortunately. And likewise, if my wife needs to use the family computer for whatever she's using it for. She has a laptop she uses, but sometimes she prefers my desktop. It's 2 monitors, that makes it easy to do certain things, which is fair enough. That's where I have to sort of bide my time and accept the fact I've got to wait. So it's a bit of an impact, but it's not the end of the world. We get by. So I just take what advantages I get to record, and playing's not too bad because it's not an issue really if I'm just playing and not recording. So right, let's get some of this pathway in. 1, 2, that's 3. I'll put that in there, not to put that in there. So that's giving us a little bit of a walkway. So if we sort of have some sort of a border on here, Might off camera go down there, have a quick clear out and just take any resources I want. But if we have some sort of a board around here, and then we can start placing some houses around the edge, just to sort of fill it up a bit. I'll tell you what I'll go and do. I'll leave the boat there. I'll go and grab a little bit of netherrack. I was going to just use a netherrack as a marker for the houses before I start building any, just so I can sort of place them in positions I think would be appropriate. Just pop back. I'll just quickly grab some tea. It's never too warm for a cup of tea. Come on, swim. That's why I'm hungry. Sat there starving to death. Okay. So you sort of think right now, if that pathway is going to continue around here, you could. I mean, these houses don't have to be absolutely huge houses. They're more sort of for the fact that you could have houses here rather than actual homes. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And likewise, again, I've done like a straight rectangle there, but they don't always have to be that shape. And some could potentially actually go into the cliff. Let's say cliff, the hillside. Again, I don't mind taking some trees out, but I don't want to take too many. Just be careful thinking of roofs. I don't want the roofs sort of touching really, if I can help it. You might want a little bit, but a 1 block overhang between the two, so they're a bit close there, aren't they? So let me just take that back, and then what I might do is 1, 2. So you get your little pathways between the houses there. Just vary the gaps between the two. Some might have a wider path in here. So it might go, that's 2 to there, not so bad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, we can change the height difference accordingly, or we can raise it up or lower it down, or maybe make some multi-heighted. So if you kind of look there, I've just fallen back down, haven't I? So you see some houses, some potential houses. These are maybe not definites. Got to be careful I don't have them in straight rows. I mean, that's kicked out slightly, but you do want to risk of it just having like a grid of houses. But the idea would be we keep as many trees up as possible, just to provide some area of the forest is still existing. It's not a case of they're just flat in the ground, but they sort of built the houses around the trees, removed only what was necessary. And potentially got to look at maybe they've used the materials in the local area for building the houses, so there might be a lot of birch houses. There is some oak over there, so the oak could be used. I mean, the dark oak and spruce and acacia I put here. I'm just growing more oak trees over there, that's why they're all there. So yeah, so I think what I'll do off camera, I think I'll just place some more houses, get some idea, might build a couple, just start seeing what they look like. My initial plan was here, and maybe take them around a bit. We have got one house there, our starter home. So we could potentially take a house all around there, but that might be quite extensive amount of houses. But I might just do a few around here to start off with. Maybe take them over here a little bit as well, just so they're not right up to this side. But they're over here just a little bit. But some are also into the sort of the edge of the hill, so you could potentially have that sort of going in like that. So basically you might have to dig a little bit of the hill out, and you've got like a house front there. And if you've got one there, maybe you could have one a little bit further past, a nice sort of path between the two. That sort of approach really. So that's my idea for over here, so that's what I'm going to be looking at doing. And I'm just sort of looking around this lake and sort of building, I won't say building the area up, but filling this out. So the farmhouse, the sugar cane needs to go from there, and it needs a more suitable place for growing that. There's a gap in the middle there, but it's starting to come around there. We've got some decoration in place. Up to the house there, we've got a little bit of frontier to sort out as well, and likewise around that side there. But it is slowly getting there. I say there's no rush, just do one thing at a time. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this episode now. I've got a little bit of stuff to do off camera, and we'll come back. We'll have a look at it next time, and then I think as we get these houses built up, we can start looking at the internal decor. Will be very, very basic, bed, couple of chests, that sort of thing. A lot of paintings too, but it's more like the outside look. What's it look like between the houses, the pathways between it, and the external decor, the greenery, flower pots and what have you. You know, do you want some like little barrels outside and chests and so forth? But that will all come in future episodes. So on that note, I'm going to end this episode. Again, I'm saying that. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please by all means leave a like. It's very much appreciated and helps my channel out. If you like the content and want to keep up to date with future notifications, please subscribe and ring the bell. Leave a comment if you've got any suggestions, thoughts or ideas. And I'll see you hopefully in the next episode. I'm the Anderman. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.